Welcome back, everybody. How's it going tonight? I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. Hello, Fed. Hello, Ian. And hello, Mochas. I hope you guys are having an amazing end to your weekend. Hope you guys are super chill. And, well, if not, hopefully I can help fix that.
Here comes a mighty warrior!
I completely forgot to turn that back off. Well, anyways, it's fixed now. They're turned off now. I knew I forgot something. Anyways, thank you for the gifted sub while running. And thank you for the... Oh no, that was not a gifted sub. That was a resub. Thank you so much for the resub. I've been playing a Smash Brothers mod called PMEX Remix. It's really good. Quiet, peaceful ASMR. Here comes a mighty warrior. You know what? At least it hopefully wasn't too loud. But anyways, we got that out of the way now. So it's been fixed. It's been fixed. Anyways, please let me know, guys, if our sound levels are good. If these are all right. We do have the 3DO mic set up. Here comes a mighty ASMR stream. It has 120-ish characters, including Bandana, Waddle Dee, and New 13. That is insane. But, you guys probably saw in the announcement, when I went live, and obviously it was, oh wait, it wasn't on the, I did change it after putting the schedule out. I never actually changed it on the schedule, so this might be a bit of a surprise then. Yeah, tonight, guys, we are, in fact, doing another Popin Cookin kit. We're going to have the hand cam back out, and so, with that in mind, I should probably switch screens over here, so that, I can say hi to you with the hand cam on. So, here we go. Hi, Todd. Hello. How you guys doing tonight? Pacam. Let me grab this. Here is our Popin Cookin kit that is currently backwards. Can I flip this? Hang on. Let me see if I can flip this camera. Let me find it. Hang on. Filters maybe? Effect filters? Is there a flip? I'm actually not sure. I think I fixed this before. I'm not sure how I fixed it before. The nails matched X really well. Aw, thank you. Is ASMR night always later than normal streams? It is. Yes, it is always later. It is anywhere. It is... usually we try to start around 9 p.m., but it might start as late as 10 p.m. It just depends on what's going on. Is it crop and pad, maybe? No, it's not that. Hang on. Real time editing here. There is a way to do this. I remember there was a way. But I don't know what it is. I sure don't. Nope. Well, it might just be backwards, which is, I guess, fine. Can I look at the actual configure video? Camera control? I thought for sure there was a way to flip this, but I don't know what it is. I sure don't. There's a flip vertically. Oh. Wait, do I have the wrong... That's the wrong camera. Whoops. It's this one down here, so maybe that one actually might have camera control, zoom, focus, exposure. No, I guess it doesn't. Let me see here. Did that... Nope, that didn't change anything. That did not change anything at all. Well, you know what? That's okay. That's okay. We'll just be backwards. It's fine. Oh, focus. do wait until Suzu's ready to go to sleep. It's true. That's the deciding factor. Is like, when is Suzu going to sleep? That's when I start ASMR streams. Is it like a lullaby? I sure hope so. Thank you for the head pats, Dr. Smug. So, but yeah, we will be starting on this tonight. It is a Tanoshi Bento. It looks like, here, let me get my little pointy stick. So, we've got a little panda face, which I think is supposed to be a rice cake. Yeah, it's supposed to be a little rice ball. Some fried chicken, some broccoli, rice ball here, more of an onigiri, spaghetti, and an egg roll and a shrimp. I have no clue what this is going to taste like. Zero idea. So hopefully it's good. But Monday isn't real, it's Sunday perpetually. If only that were true. Oh my gosh. I definitely wish that sometimes. Let me see. It's going to be weird because I definitely did manage to flip this before. How the heck did I do that? Wait, it would be under, I got it. Yay! There we are. Okay, that's better. Now you guys can actually see the text proper. Popin. Oh gosh, it is actually really, really weird to do this looking through the camera, as opposed to if I just looked right down here, it would be a little easier. Popin Cookin. I don't know. I don't know how much people like the tracing. Tracing is one of my favorite visual triggers, so I just hope that people like it. Let me see here. Hang on. If you were a Disney snack, you'd be a Mickey-shaped pretzel because your twist is oh so delicious. Thank you, Leonard. I kind of love that, actually. But of course, we do have, as usual, got our glass here. Our glass for our fizzy water tonight. It's Yuzu citrus, which I think was also the case last weekend, but you know, I like it, so I'm fine with that. Oh, I talked about this on stream. When you guys do hydrate idioms, it's my sippy cup. When you guys give me hydrate idioms, this is what I'm drinking out of. Thank you, Dr. Smug. It's going well. It's going well. How was everybody's weekend? Did anybody do anything super fun for their weekend? Did you eat any yummy foods? Did you go do anything special? You're going to work. Ah, you have the sippy in your water bottle. I love it. Pocket mochas. This is one of my favorites. Out of the emotes and out of the stickers, this one's one of my favorites. I love this one so much. I also love these ones too. These were the other three that almost went on. I almost used these three on there also, but I didn't. I used the sippy one. So, it's 5 a.m. Monday over there. Oh my gosh. Well, good morning, Leonard. I hope that you have a wonderful day at work. I hope it's great. I hope you enjoy yourself as much as you can. Obviously, it's work, so hopefully your Monday is tolerable. But we went out. We went out this afternoon to join a friend for lunch, and we went and had shabu, which I've definitely talked about going and doing on stream before, but we did it again, and I'm super happy because shabu is delicious. We had lots of yummy hot pot, and I ate way too much food, and therefore did not eat anything else the rest of today. So I might have something for dinner after stream tonight because I'm not hungry. I am not hungry at all. Don't really mind work either, but when you get into a train of thought about everything that needs to get done for the week, it's hard to wind down. Definitely. That's definitely true. It's Sunday night blues are a real thing. I definitely feel that 100%. Like, especially like when you're getting it, like, I don't know if anybody else gets this. I definitely do. Where like you get to the points in the day, Sunday, where it's like, 4, 5 p.m. and it's like, oh, man, weekend's almost over. I'm not ready for the week yet. But the fact that I get to kind of hang out with you guys here on Sunday nights and wind down, it helps me a little bit, and I hope it also helps you. This weekend you visited your sister in a village close to the border with Ukraine. She lives there. And gave her some stuff and souvenirs from Japan. That's super cool. I hope it was a lovely visit. I hope what kind of stuff did you, you don't have to answer if you don't want to, but if you would like to answer, what kind of stuff, if I can ask, did you get for her, souvenir-wise? That's super cool, though. Like, hopefully it was a pleasant visit, and everything was, nice and safe, and yeah, hopefully it was good. But yeah, so we went, and I promise we'll get to the Popin Cookin kit very soon. So we did shabu for lunch. We did hot pot. It was super, super good. I had lots of pork. And then we came home, and Suzu and I played a card game together that we have that's like a cooperative, I'm trying to think of how to describe the game. It's like a cooperative, non-verbal communication style, like puzzle card game, sort of. I don't know how much I'll get into trying to describe it, but basically you have, it's asymmetrical cooperative. That's a better way to put it than what I did. Asymmetrical cooperative game. And like, you have these cards, right? So you have the cards, and they have pictures on them, and like there's certain spaces that fit together, or like that are like shaded in, right? And you can only fit the shaded in parts over each other. They also all have numbers, and the idea is that you're trying to match numbers and colors to a certain degree, like the mind, maybe. So it's very weeby. Of course it is. But like, basically what you're doing is like, one person is playing, oh, also, by the way, let me know if the music's too loud. I think it should be fine, but if it is too loud, please let me know and I'll turn it down. Actually, I can look at it right now and it looks like it might actually be, so I'm going to tweak it downwards. Just let me know if it needs some tweaking again. Weebs, affectionate, yes. So one person is playing a girl who is in a coma, and the other person is playing a boy who's like a psychic who's trying to help pull her out of the coma, basically. And so the cards are like her fragmented memories, and you're trying to like combine things so that she can then collect the memories from you as like the boy character. I say I'm putting it this way because I usually play the boy character because I'm better at that end of it. So, anyways, so she's trying to put together her memories back together to wake up from the coma. You're trying to provide her with the stuff she needs, but because she's in a coma, the person who is playing the girl character can't talk. They can't talk. They're not supposed to talk. Playing the boy character, you can talk. You're not supposed to really give direction to the other player, but you can talk. You're allowed to because the boy's not in the coma. However, so I yap my head off while playing the boy character. It's funny because like we actually tried doing a little bit of like each of us doing each role, and like Suzu stays like very quiet whichever role she's playing. I obviously stay quiet when I'm playing the girl because you have to, it's the rules. I talk constantly when I'm playing the other role. Like I just talk to myself through everything because I kind of have to think things through. It's just the way my brain works, I think. Suzu said it was like my streamer brain in effect. But anyways, it's a very fun game. We like it a lot. We're actually thinking of trying to see if we can find a way to do it online with each other, and if we can, there's a possibility you might see us play it on stream in the future together. Maybe. Two of us were suspended from being on the same team for monikers. Yes, so it's like a charades kind of game called monikers, and like yeah, it's like very limited communication also, and yeah, we can't be on the same team because we're not allowed to be. We're too good together. Hello, Papa Spade. Welcome in. Also, thank you, Wolfman. Give me 1 second here. 1 second. Let me set up this reverb for you. Wolfman. Ada, ada. Ada, ada. Ada, ada. Ada, ada. How was that? I hope that was good. Finally got your points. Thank you so much for the lurk support, Wolfman. I hope you enjoyed that. But yeah, obviously, guys, as always, our channel point redeems are active. You are more than welcome to use any of those for ASMR triggers if you want. Even though we will be working on this Popin Cookin kit, we can still do that. Yes, Pocket Mochas, that is exactly the game. The Ravens of the Three Sahasri, or something. Sarahashri. I can't pronounce things. That one. That is the one, though. Yes. It's like super cute and kind of dark, but also super cute, and actually like super fun. We played the ever-loving crap out of it during like lockdown during COVID back in 2020. Also, hello, Dragon Flutie. Welcome in. Nice to have you. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. Hope you're having a nice and chill end to your weekend. We do have the YouTube chats showing up on stream finally. It's not perfect. I want to get a better widget for it. Right now, this is the one I got to work. It's still not great, so I apologize that the chat is small. I do not have a way to make text larger on this one. However, it is at least visible. But yes, how's your weekend going, Dragon? Are those candies? This is a Popin Cookin kit, so it is. Candies is not a bad way to put it, but basically we're going to make these. So basically there's a bunch of different powder mixes, and we're gonna mix them up with water and basically make kind of like jellies, sort of, if that makes sense. I think that's kind of somewhat accurate. I have no idea what these are going to taste like, Popin Cookin's not really known for its flavors so much. It's more the fun of just making them, right? Not so much the flavor. But I think we might go ahead and get started here. So, once again, let me bring this up here so you guys can see it again. We're going to be making a panda rice ball, a little sausage, an egg roll, some spaghetti, a rice ball, some broccoli, and some fried chicken. And we'll see what they taste like. I'll let you know. So, let me go ahead here and we're going to go ahead and open this up. Hopefully this isn't too loud over the microphone as I do that. Hopefully they're good sounds and not too sharp of sounds. I'm going to take it very slowly just to make sure that I'm not, making the microphone blow out here. Should be fine though. So we're going to go ahead and open this up. I just realized I normally would have scissors for this. I did not grab scissors. That's probably fine, but hopefully we don't need them. It's definitely louder than I want it to be. Okay. There we are. So we have our Popin Cookin kit in the bag here. So 1 second here. Let's go ahead and take advantage of the plastic bag. Hopefully that's a nice sound for you guys. Crinkly, yes. Okay, let's see here. So, go ahead and open this up. I want to be careful with it because we want to be able to use the bag here as a little placemat. Okay, so go ahead and take these guys out of here. I'll set this aside for the moment. Okay, so Sucrose with the Popin Cookin candies. Exactly. Hello, Pocky Knife. How's it going? How's it going? Thank you for the posture check and the hydrate. Like I mentioned earlier, over on the Twitch end of things, we do have channel point redeems active for different ASMR redeems and requests if you have anything in particular you would like. Thank you for the hydrate. It's going well. It's going well. I hope you've been having a good end to your week. Okay, so we've got, here, let's see. This is the rice ball candy powder right here. Ah, nice. Very nice. I'm glad to hear it. Is that one of Kiba's emotes? That's super cute. Oh, wait. Oh, nope. Never mind. Just happens to look like her. Different streamer. Never mind. It's a super cute emote, though. Okay, we have the sausage candy powder and the egg roll candy powder for the omelet. fried chicken candy powder, the spaghetti candy powder, the broccoli candy powder. Some of these are very small, actually. The seaweed candy powder. This is a more involved kit than the other ones we've done. We've got our little fork. We've got our bag for mixing and piping, I think. Well, no, we'll be mixing in here. Oh, and we definitely have our little molds here. I am going to need to go grab a pair of scissors for this. I did forget that I do need that. Spaghetti and seaweed. Yeah, well, it is a bento box. So the seaweed is for the onigiri and probably also for the panda. And the spaghetti's right over here. I imagine these won't taste like those. They're probably just gonna look like them. I don't know what they'll taste like though. So I do need a pair of scissors here in order to make this work. So I will be right back. I'm gonna go ahead and mute my microphone just so that it doesn't pick up any noises while I do that. And I will be back in just a second. 1 second, guys. Okay, there we are, back now. Sorry about that. So, I'm gonna go ahead and hopefully that wasn't too rough sounding. I don't think we'll need the scissors for anything else, but I did need this little cup, so. So let's go ahead here and take a look at our instructions. So cut apart tray, we just did that. So the first thing we're going to do is make the broccoli. Add a full triangle of cup of water to section 1. Add powder from the green packet and mix. It will become firm in 3 minutes. Okay, we're going to go ahead and start that then. So section 1 is right here. So we're going to take a full cup. So I have a separate glass here of water for this. So I'm going to bring it over to this side. Okay, so our little water cup, and it's just going to go right into there. There we go. There we go. What kind of foods did we have in our hot pot? So I had some sukiyaki breasts. Put some mushrooms and scallions and bok choy and cabbage. What else? What else? Rice cakes. I'm missing some things. Whittier mushrooms. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm missing. Oh, also udon. And then meat-wise, I had actually exclusively pork loin. I don't know. I just like pork loin. It's my preferred, like, I always get pork when I go for ramen, so it's good. I like it. Sushi, sukiyaki, bonsai, chip it, shabu shabu, probably, yeah. Alright. So, let's see here. Okay, so here's our broccoli powder. Okay, so we're gonna take the powder from here. And it's gonna go into that little bit there. And then I assume, ooh, that smells very strong. I'm gonna assume, yeah, we're using just the fork for mixing. Ooh, that actually started started thickening right away. Let's make sure we're getting that nice and make sure we're getting that nice and mixed. It sort of, I think this is probably like a lime flavor, just from what it smells like. Like, the smell hit me like immediately. It's definitely very fragrant. Okay, so I think we're fairly well mixed here. We're gonna go ahead and let that sit. Okay, so there's step one. Step two, we're gonna make the egg roll. We're gonna add a full triangle cup of water to section 2. We're gonna add the powder from the yellow packet. That will become firm in 3 minutes also. I have a feeling it's gonna be a lot of this. Imagine they were all flavored like the item on the box, broccoli flavored mix. I'll be entirely honest. I thought initially that the savory style, or not the savory, but I thought initially that like the non like candy styled like shaped ones were gonna actually be savory. I actually legit thought that. And then I opened this up and I'm like, oh no, definitely not. Because, like, let's be real, that would be gross. Okay, so let's see here. Back over here. With our water. Okay, so this is going in number 2, right? Do I have that right? I mean, it would have to be number 2, right? Yeah, section 2. Okay. So that's down here. This one's interesting because it's actually fairly shallow. So let's see how that goes. But we have, yep, our water's in there. So I'm gonna take our egg roll packet. Hello, King Coffee. How's it going tonight? Hope you're doing well. Gowing for sure. I'm glad to hear that. Okay. Here we go. Okay, I think that was all of that powder. There's a little bit more. Just make sure it's actually making its way in there. Okay, so we're gonna mix this one up. Yeah, it really does start like thickening up like immediately. So actually this one might be kind of fun to think this is lemon. This smells very much like lemon. It's like the froggy. Yeah, I guess it probably would sound kind of like that. Yeah, I'm not sure what to expect from the egg roll. The omelet, I guess, is probably a better. That is already definitely solidifying there. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, so step 3, we're going to make the sausage. Full triangle of water to section 3, add the powder from the red packet and mix. This is all very similar. Okay, so section 3 is this one right there. So we're going to go ahead here and fill that up. Okay, the water's in there now. Mostly, I kind of got a little bit of these drops over here. Let's see if I can kind of nudge those in. No, not so much, but it's probably not a big deal. There, that's about right. There we are, there we are. Okay, so our sausage powder, I think, is this one here? Yes, it is. So, let's go ahead and open that. With this one than I was with the other ones about starting to mix this, because it definitely does start to thicken up very fast. This one smells like it's probably cherry. I guess none of these should be terribly surprising. Pretty much they're choosing the flavors based on the colors, it seems like. But that seems about right. So we'll go ahead up here and just kind of there's a little bit of powder that kind of wound up stuck on the outside here, but I think it'll probably be okay. It'll probably be fine. Okay. There we go. There we go. Probably all right there. We're gonna let that settle. Let's see here. All right. So, step 4. This one's a little bit more involved. So, we're gonna make some onigiri. So we're gonna add 2 full triangle cups of water to section 4. We're gonna add powder from the blue packet and mix until it's thick. Then divide the rice in half. Interesting. Okay. Form rice ball to match the shape and size of the packing pouch guide. Packing pouch guide. The packing pouch guide is shown in the picture. Oh. There's little guides right here. I see. Okay. Add powder from the black panda into the hollow square of the panda face and any remaining and spilled powder to the round section. Okay. We're going to lightly press the triangle rice ball onto the small square. We're going to lightly press the larger round rice ball into the panda face. Okay, I think I understand this. I think I get it. The great thing about onigiri is they are highly portable and have a long shelf life. They do. I love onigiri. Onigiri is great. I enjoy it quite a bit. 2 cups. 2 of our little water cups. And we're putting this into section 4, which is down over here. So there's 1. And there's 2. Fantastic. Okay. All right. So now we're going to take the powder out of here and mix it up. Okay, so here we go. So we're going to make some rice. Okay. Ooh, that has kind of a, it's a very specific kind of smell. I don't know if you guys have ever had ramen, the little like marble soda. It smells like that. I guess the next closest comparison I would think of is kind of like bubblegum flavor, although it's not quite that. It's definitely, I think this is definitely supposed to be ramen. Okay, this is interesting because this definitely has a very different consistency to the others. Okay, so it is kind of, it's interesting that it's sort of like a rice-like consistency. That's, I guess I shouldn't be that surprised. It's what it's supposed to be. But I don't think I was expecting it to actually kind of do that. That's kind of neat. It's supposed to be rice, and they didn't just choose sweet glutinous rice. I mean, I don't know. But no, that's definitely supposed to be ramen. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take this and set it aside for now. Let's maybe up here. Okay, so we're gonna take our little package here. Maybe, if I can get it to split the way I want it to. Hopefully you guys are at least getting like good plasticky sounds out of that. Okay, that sort of worked how I wanted it to, not entirely. But we're gonna bring this down here. Okay, so we're gonna take this now. And go ahead and scoop it out. Okay, so we need, yep, it needs to be about half. That's roughly half, I guess. Okay, so we're just gonna kind of do some mushing. Kind of get it into a more cohesive, like, blob, I guess. Same thing with this one. Kind of gather it all together. Hopefully, I don't know if this is making for good visual triggers for you guys or not, but I hope it is. Gather it all together. Exactly. Exactly, King Coffee. Exactly. hopefully this is a nice looking, I don't know. I don't know if this is doing anything for you guys or not, but hopefully it's okay. Okay, so now we're gonna turn this around. Okay, so we need to sort of make these shapes here, right? So we're gonna kind of, so the onigiri is fairly easy. It's mostly just a triangle. The panda, on the other hand, I believe, oh wait, are the ears, oh no, we do want to make the ears also, so I'm gonna pinch off a little bit there and there, I think. We'll get this back into shape there. We're gonna kind of mostly this is kind of working, I guess. And then these guys are gonna be two little tiny balls. They're gonna be our ears. Come on up here. That's, it kind of works. Kinda. I may not have had enough of the rice for the ears, actually. I may have needed a little bit more than that. Let's see if I can take a little bit more to kind of help this out a little. Maybe? Yeah, that's a little better. Okay. Getting this to stay together is a little bit challenging, but we're gonna see if I can get this other little sweet, cute little ear to kind of reform here. There we are. There we are. That's mostly okay. Mostly. It's not perfect, but that's okay. Getting it to kind of stay is definitely, although I do think we are, I do think the ears themselves are gonna need to go into the powder on its own, so that's okay. So let's see. Add powder from the black packet into the hollow spaces of the panda face and the small square. Okay, so this is the seaweed powder right here. So we're gonna take this and it's gonna go here like this. Okay. Any remaining and spilled powder is going to go in the round section, okay? And then we can kind of help, like, brush the excess over here. It mostly worked, mostly. I think we maybe might have a little bit of a, oh, that's a little bit of a mess. Oof, I'm definitely getting a bunch of this powder out of where it's supposed to be. Let's see if I can nudge it back in. Okay, you know what? I'm going to stop messing with it because I think I'm just making it worse. So, okay. So, we're going to take the triangle one and we're going to lightly press it right here. like that. And it should, I mean, yeah, mostly. It mostly works. It's a little messy, but you know, it gets the idea across. Okay, so now we're going to take our panda over here. If this worked properly, we should have a little face here. Yeah, you know what? Again, it's not perfect, but we can make that work. Okay, so we're going to take these two guys down here, and we're going to cover them up with powder. So just kind of roll them around here. Until they're kind of covered up. Okay, so we've got our little panda ears right over there. Here we go. It's messy, but you know, it's fine. I just realized we got black powder everywhere. It got everywhere. Uh-oh. I'm sure it'll be fine. I have a feeling this powder probably doesn't taste like much. It really doesn't taste like anything at all. So I don't think it should. These are just, it's seasoned food, right? They're seasoned. It'll just look like we, you know, sprinkled a little pepper on everything. It's fine. Okay. So we're gonna make fried chicken next. So we're going back to section 4, and it's 1 cup of water this time. So back over here. Okay, where is our fried chicken? That's spaghetti. We need where is our fried chicken powder? Hang on. Oh no. No, bear friend, don't leave. Don't leave. Okay, there it is. Here we are. Okay. All right. So this is going to come in here now. So I think similar to the rice, it's just kind of going to mix together. Then we're gonna pull it out. So here we are. Yeah, that comes together very quickly. It's a little squishier than the rice was. Which is interesting because we used less water, but it's also less powder. So. We've got a little ball forming already here. Ooh, that smells vaguely like cola, maybe? Like a Coke? Interesting. I guess that makes sense because brown. ADHD got yourself out of stream. You're back. Welcome back while running. No worries, no worries. So we've got, here we go. I think that's probably about right. We're going to take this now and separate it into 2 halves and sort of just, you know, mush them together. And there's our fried chickens. We can go ahead and plop those down. That's fine. Put them off to the side here, maybe. Okay, so next we're gonna make the spaghetti. Interesting. Okay, so this is gonna be 2 triangles again here. So 2 little triangle cups. two. There we are, there we are. And then we're gonna take our spaghetti powder. And go in here with it. And we're gonna mix this one up now. And this should be kind of similar again, although I imagine this one should be a little bit softer than the rice was. Yeah, definitely still very, like, a lot more liquidy, for sure. Okay. So, yeah, we are going to make a piping bag, and this mixture is going to go in there. Although, I imagine this needs to firm up a little bit more. I could be wrong, but I think it probably should. Just a little, you know? A little bit firmer. Just a little. Okay, so that's probably about right. Okay, so we've got our little piping bag here. So we're gonna do our best to kind of scoop this out and transfer it over into the bag. Okay, come on. I'm trying to do that one-handed. So trying not to like just get it all over the top and all over my hands, but you know, whatever. These kind of get a little messy. It's fine. Okay. That's probably about what we can get here. So, okay, so we've got the bag now. If I can do a better job of getting it all together down in the corner. It's a little bit rough. That's okay. That's okay. So let's see. At this point now, if I just kind of squeeze along here. There we are. That's a little better. Okay. We're going to go ahead and kind of start getting together this as a proper piping situation here. Cool. So there we go. We have it down here like this. We're going to go ahead and get our scissors back out here, and I'm going to cut a little bit off the edge. Okay, hopefully that was not too big of a cut. I don't think it is. But, okay, so now we're going to just go ahead and let me see if I can move myself so you can see as I do this. It's a little bit wonky, but you know, it's fine. Actually is kind of, it's a little thick for spaghetti. I probably made this cut a little too big, but that's okay. it still kind of gets the idea across. Okay, and there we go. All right, so our last step is to pack the box. So we've got our spaghetti. We're gonna go ahead and make a mess is what we're gonna do. Yeah, all right. So now I think what we're supposed to do here is the egg needs to be rolled. So I'm just gonna kind of try to work it up here and see if we can kind of fold it over. I hope you brought lots of spaghetti. And this does not want to roll. Okay, that sort of worked. So there's our eggs. Kind of. It's a little messy. That's okay. So we've got our eggs and our spaghetti. And then our jellies need to come out. Let me see if I can do this without breaking them. In theory, these should be solid enough that they just... Well, they kind of did, yeah. There we are. There's our little sausage squid. And our broccoli. Maybe, ooh, this is a little bit less solid than I think it's supposed to be. But there's our broccoli. And then of course we've got our onigiri and our little panda friend. And our panda's ears are, they're fine. And then our fried chicken. Yeah, these ears do not want to stay. But you know what? There we are. Give me 1 second here. I've got powder all over my hands now. If I was smart, I would have had like a napkin or something handy when I started making this. You would think that would be a thing I would think to do. It was not. Oh, wait, there's, hang on. That should work. Okay. Not perfect. My fingers are still a little bit stained, but at least it's a little better. So, here we are. Here we are, chat. We did it. We succeeded in making the bento. So we've got our spaghetti, our eggs, our sausage, our onigiri, both panda and triangle, our broccoli, and our fried chicken. So I'm debating whether I should eat these now or if I should if we should chat for a little bit, and I'll eat them slowly over the course of chatting. What do you think? What do you think? Oh, I completely missed what Leonard had said earlier. Leonard talked about the souvenirs that he got for his sister. Let me see if I can find it. It's back here a little bit. I completely forgot about that. I am so sorry. Wanted some face masks, beauty and cosmetic stuff, a good luck charm from a temple, Tokyo Tower magnets, and key rings with Japanese temples. That's so cool. Going and getting souvenirs for people when you travel is always fun. I'm never really sure what to get because like I don't want it to be like too chintzy, right? You don't want it to be like too like, I don't know, cheesy, right? Like a lot of like the souvenir shop style things can be a little bit like whatever, I don't know, but sometimes that's what you want, I guess. There was like an element of that when like my brother came to visit last summer. He and his partner really wanted like, they wanted the kind of touristy stuff, right? They wanted the kind of touristy souvenir stuff. So like we made sure to like take them by like some of the souvenir shops. There's one in the mall nearby that's kind of like specific to the area, and it's like, well, it's the same stuff you'd find like in a like airport shop or whatever, but definitely not as overpriced, right? So it's a little bit better in that regard. Your brother and his partner got you Taiwanese pastries. That's super cool. See, like food makes for like a great, like, I feel like food makes for like a super great souvenir, right? Because like it's stuff that you wouldn't normally get, right? You wouldn't normally get food from that area where you live, probably. With some exceptions, obviously, but yeah. So, I don't know. I do think food makes a great souvenir. Obviously, that can be kind of hard to travel with, right? Like, it's usually going to be more stuff that's like, if it's like boxed candies or like wrapped pastries, stuff like that. Candies. I think I said candies already, but you know what I mean. Non-perishable. Yeah. Thank you for the Head Pass, gamers. I appreciate it. I will just mention the fizzy water has not been redeemed yet, so that's still out there in case somebody wants that. But I think I might try some of this now. Okay. What should I start with, guys? What should I start with? What do you want me to try first? We've got the rice, the broccoli, the spaghetti, the eggs, the sausage, or the chicken. Oh, there's the fizzy water. I knew if I called it out, somebody would do it. Okay, 1 second. So, here's our fizzy water glass. Okay, 1 second. There we are. Okay, guys. Yo, Rax, hello, welcome in. Let me see if I can still get you guys the sound of it while it's like visible. Actually, it's really hard to do without covering up the camera. Let me see if I can go from the other side. Let me try this. Let me see if this works. I don't know how well the microphone picks that up, but it was worth a shot. Did you ever buy the fizzy water? And if yes, did I get it? I don't believe you did. I don't remember getting a thing from Throne saying that you did. I don't think so, at least. just checking super quick to make sure that like alerts really are turned off over here, because if you do that, it will set one off. But no, I think it should still be there. I think. If you did buy anything off of there, I haven't gotten it yet. Anyways, all right, guys. So again, what should I try first here? What do you guys want to know? What do you guys want me to try first? Spaghetti, eggs, sausage, broccoli, rice, or chicken? Let's see. Chicken. Oh, there it is.
An anonymous user just bought Sucrose Polar Seltzer Water Sampling Variety Pack, 12 fluid.
Wait, did that seriously play?
Seltzer water.
There's no way it played. There's no way it played. Did that seriously play? What did that play through? What? There's no chance. Wait. Did you guys hear it through the microphone, through my headphones? Is that what happened? Was it like super quiet? That's really funny. Vaguely, yes. That's really funny. Okay, good. I'm glad it wasn't loud. It was loud in my headphones. Thank you so much, While Running, for the throne purchase for the fizzy waters. Once I get those, I will put them back to a 2 per stream redeem again. So we're gonna try the chicken. All right, so our fried chicken. Okay, the texture on that is kind of weird. And so is the taste. Not gonna lie, not that impressed. Yeah, it is sort of that like I don't know if you guys have had like that kind of like artificial cola flavor before for candies. But it's very much that, the stuff that's like it's supposed to taste like a Coke, kind of like a Coca-Cola, but it almost tastes more like vaguely fruity, kind of. Does it taste like chicken? Not even close. Not for candy, but you know, from the Soul Diet Soda, it doesn't really taste like diet soda. Diet soda is a very different taste, I feel like. But yeah, it's like the very fake Coke flavor, where it's like I said, it's almost like too fruity, right? But I may as well. Whoop. You know what? I'll save the other one there. Can't stand regular Coke. I don't dislike regular Coke, but believe it or not, I know this is going to be weird for me to say. Regular Coke is too sweet for me. It just is. It's too sugary. I don't dislike the taste really, but it is. Diet Coke tastes good and it's weird. I actually really like Diet Coke. I really like Diet Coke. I think it's just one of those things where I made myself drink it a long time ago for a while, and then I got used to it, and now I prefer it by a lot. Self-report, we all heard it. You agree that I'm the sugar bear? I am, but look, if I have Diet Coke, that frees me up to have other sugar elsewhere, right? I don't know. I just don't find Coke that enjoyable. Diet Coke I like Diet Coke quite a bit, actually. Dr. Pepper, I do like Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper is good. I enjoy Dr. Pepper. I don't usually drink naughty us for drinking dark soda though. I mean, it's whatever. I don't drink non-diet sodas that often. However, I do think Dr. Pepper is good. I've actually never tried the hot Dr. Pepper thing that everybody was trying a while back, but cherry Coke is also good. Cherry Coke, vanilla Coke, cream sodas, root beers. I do like those. Hot Dr. Pepper. Yes, that was actually like, I guess that was a thing like a long time ago, like in like the 50s or something like that. Icy loves cream soda. Yeah, he does. Very much. This is the test to see if Icy's in stream. I don't think he's in the chat right now though. Should I get me a Pennsylvania Dutch sarsaparilla? That sounds awesome. I love, like, here's the thing, like, because sarsaparilla is supposed to be like spicier, I guess, than root beer, right? Like that's kind of a thing, right? Sarsaparilla, like compared to root beer, is supposed to have more of like a bite to it, right? Like that's kind of a thing, right? Am I remembering that right? So like for example, like I love ginger beer. Like a really good, really spicy ginger beer is amazing. I love that stuff. And during the time when the air smelled like warm root beer and the towels were also fluffy, yes. It's made of the roots of a U.S. native plant. I think I knew that vaguely, but yeah, speaking of root beer, wait, this stuff with like the rice was the stuff that like smelled like ramen in here. So I don't know, should I try the rice next? I guess I have two rice. We should probably save the panda for last, right? Panda should be last. So all right, let's go ahead and try our little onigiri. It is definitely a ramen soda flavor. The texture on this isn't too bad, actually. It's actually like vaguely, like, it's not like really like mochi, but like it's kind of got that similar like squish to it, I guess. Like it's actually like, I don't know, I actually kind of like this one. I think I actually really like this. Hang on. Yeah, it actually does kind of have like kind of a pounded mochi like consistency to it. I actually really like that. The like classic ramen, like the like just unflavored. Well, I mean, it's got a flavor obviously, but it's not like, because like with ramen you have like just the like plain ramen and like then like fruit flavored ones. It just tastes like ramen is already vaguely fruit flavored anyways. It's actually really hard to describe the flavor of ramen. If you haven't had it before. Like it's vaguely fruity, maybe kind of fruit punchy a little, but also kind of has like a little bit of like a bubblegum note to it in a way, which is kind of weird to say, but I think it's true. It's a difficult flavor to describe if you haven't had it. It's really good. I really like it. Like speaking of like sugary sodas that I enjoy, I love ramen. Ramen is great. Like it's super, super good. And it's fun because it's got the little marble. Do any of you guys not know what ramen is? I mean, we're all weebs here, so I'm sure everybody does, but haven't had cherry soda in a while. Speaking of cherry, you like ice cream and root beer, but you don't like root beer floats. So, all right, have a good night, Rex. Thank you so much for stopping by and saying hi. I hope you have a lovely time sleeping. Good night, Rex. Good night. Thank you for the head pats, Dr. Smug. It's all right. We've had the chicken so far and the onigiri. The chicken was kind of gross. The onigiri was actually pretty good. Like the taste of the chicken was not bad, but the texture was really not there. But I'm a little curious about this. So this is, speaking of cherry, right? This had a vaguely cherry smell to it, so just go ahead and can I just, okay, you know what, I'm just gonna lift it up and just gonna eat a bite of it like this. You know, it's weird, like, this one is, that flavor's not really strong enough. Like, I can tell it's supposed to kind of taste like a cherry jelly, but it's just not a very strong flavor. So it's mostly like a slightly sweetened, just gelatin. And like the texture is like, if you guys have ever had like cranberry sauce from a can, it's that texture of like not quite Jello, but like somewhere in between like a full Jello and like loose jelly, I guess. It's not bad though. Actually, you know what? After I made the cranberry sauce comparison, I actually liked it more. Thank you so much, Sunristas12. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you doing tonight? I hope you're having a lovely evening and a good end to your weekend. We are... Well, I finished making the Popin Cookin kit. So I was kind of taste testing everything. You know what? I'm kind of curious what the spaghetti tastes like and what the texture of this is going to be. So I guess that's what we'll do next. Okay, I probably should have seen that coming. It's kind of citrusy, kind of orange. Actually almost kind of like mango, now that I'm like really like, interesting. I was actually expecting orange. I don't think I was expecting mango. The flavor is pretty good. The texture is kind of gross. This is not great texture-wise, but the flavor is fine. Yeah, I think my brain wants this to be more solid than it actually is. It's very, very, like, very not solid. Like, as soon as I put it in my mouth, it's liquid. These two should be more jellies, kind of like the... Let me try this one. Let's try this egg. See if I can actually get a cut on it. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. So, here's our omelet. So obviously similar texture to the sausage. That is. Ooh, I don't like that flavor. I don't like that flavor though. That's not a good flavor. It's supposed to be lemon. I can tell it's supposed to be lemon. But there's something almost kind of flowery about it. Actually, when I think of it in terms of like it being kind of more floral, that's not that bad now that I think of it that way. It's weird how much the context matters for foods. Like, it's actually really, thank you for the hydrate, by the way. It's weird how much the context matters, because like, if I think of this as tasting kind of floral, that flavor is actually not bad. It was when I was thinking it needed to taste lemony that, actually, I wonder if this is intended to be yuzu, now that I think about it. Maybe it is. Because, like, I was expecting lemon. I mean, it's not a good yuzu flavor, but if it is supposed to be yuzu, that would explain kind of the more floral edge to it, I guess. No, I don't think it's supposed to be yuzu. I think it's going for lemon. It tastes like it's okay, but like it tastes like if you took like a lemonade, like if you took a lemonade and just watered it way down. Like that's what it tastes like. It's like there's a hint of that kind of sweet lemony flavor, but it's very watered down. It's very, very faint, which is not great, right? But I mean, it's not the worst. It's not like I'm gonna refuse to eat it, right? But it's just weaker. This needs to be a stronger. Like that's same thing was true of the sausage. The flavor is just not very strong. I imagine the same thing's gonna be true here of the broccoli. Let me see if I can get a piece of the broccoli here. Actually, weirdly enough, the broccoli's fine. I guess that's not that shocking when I think about it. The broccoli smelled very strongly of lime immediately when that powder got poured. This one's actually pretty strong. That's a pretty strong lime flavor. Like, that's okay. That's actually fine. This is just not very strong, and so it tastes very, like, insubstantial, I guess. Always eat your veggies. Yeah, exactly. I'm doing it. I'm eating my veggies. I think I'm going to save the panda just in case we get a visit from Ketchup later tonight. If that happens, I'll save the panda just for him. But let me see. I may as well eat the rest of this one here. Yeah, it's still the same problem. It's still the same problem. It's just not very strong. This is very flavorful. This is very flavorful. This is very flavorful. This is very flavorful. But these two, the sausage and the eggs, just not really. They just weren't very, they just didn't taste like much. And they're just left with that texture, and the texture doesn't help things. Here, let me go back to the spaghetti. See, I want that to be more solid than it is. I really do. Like I said, the flavor is absolutely fine. I just want this to be, like, this looks like it should be kind of doughy, right? It looks like it should be doughy. It's not even a little bit. Lexi, hello, hello. No worries, no worries. Oh, I'm so sorry, Lexi. I'm not sure why. I will say, because we are multi-streaming to YouTube, to the YouTube channel, it's much, much easier now to go back and watch the VODs afterwards because they live on YouTube now. I mean, obviously they will also be here on Twitch, but they are definitely easier to watch over on YouTube. So if you want to go back and watch me put this all together, you absolutely can over there. So yeah, the panda head, I'm gonna save the panda head. Thank you so much for the Prime sub, Dr. Smug. I appreciate it so much. 10 months is a while. Thank you so much for the resub with Prime. I'm very appreciative. You guys only get one of those, and you're choosing to use it on me. I'm very flattered. So, is it tasty? Mostly. So we have the fried chicken here, which is not the worst flavor-wise. It's fine. Texture-wise, it's kind of gross. It's not great. But I described it as a very like artificial cola flavor. It's very gummy. Which is interesting because it's like not that different texture-wise from the rice. But for whatever reason, it works there where it doesn't really work here. And I'm not sure why. It might come down to the context again. Like, this is supposed to be fried chicken, and it does kind of look like it, but like, this feels very like gummy and gluey. Yeah, it's not quite the same texture. This is actually a better texture because the rice cakes came out actually kind of like, the onigiri actually kind of came out much more like a mochi texture, which was actually super good. But the jelly stuff has been all right. All of the other jelly stuff aside from the broccoli was just not very, like, it didn't have a very strong flavor. Ooh, this one's a little less solidified than the other ones were. And it definitely broke apart on me. Thankfully it fell on my hand and not on my like lap, but it's weird. The broccoli was the first thing we did, and it didn't solidify the same that the others did. I wonder if I used too much water, maybe. That's possible. Oh my goodness. But yeah, what was I saying? What were we talking about? Thank you for the gummy meal mukbang. Have a lovely evening, Bear and chat. Have a great one, Pocket Mochas. Sleep well. Have a good night. Good night, Pocket Mochas. Good night. So let me see here. Still got a little bit of spaghetti left. I am saving this. We are saving this just in case we get a visit from a certain Catch Up the Bear. Okay, Lexi, okay. I, Sucrose, want to murder this homemade panda with my teeth. No, but no joke though. The onigiri was the best part of this by a lot. Like this, the spaghetti is actually tastes good. Like the taste is great. Actually, one of the better flavors out of this for sure. It's just, it's a little too mushy. It's not solid at all. Thankfully it tastes good, because if it didn't, this would probably be the worst part of it. But I think the flavor of it kind of saves it. It's pasta. Yeah, I mean, but like, I think because it's supposed to be pasta, like my brain wants it to be slightly kind of like firm. Al dente, I guess. This is definitely not al dente. It's just kind of a mushy mess. Okay, Dr. Smug. I see what you're doing there. I'm tired. Nighty. Spaghetti. Ravioli. Mamma mia. Okay, okay. So yeah, that's everything. We've now tasted everything. The panda and the onigiri were basically the same exact thing. It was just in two different shapes. So out of all of these, the onigiri was the best by a lot. After that, I would say the broccoli. Then probably the spaghetti, just because of the flavor. Then the sausage. The sausage was a better flavor. The problem with the sausage, and I've said this, I'm repeating myself. I realize I'm repeating myself, but the problem with the sausage and the eggs had the same problem. It was just, it didn't taste strong enough. There was not enough flavor, so you're not distracted from the texture, which was kind of liquidy. But this one was okay. This one was less okay. And then finally, the fried chicken part was just gross. I actually really did. I don't think I liked this part at all. I don't think I liked that at all. Thank you, Dr. Smug. So yeah. As far as how this stacks up against the other Popin Cookins that we've done, I think my favorite might still be the first one we did, which was the it was the pastries one. I think because I think the main reason I think that was my favorite was the fact that that one had some pretty good varieties of textures in it, right? Because you had like the cookie, like the actual solid cookie at the base of one of the pastries, and then you had the wafers in that one, and then you did have some like more gummy kind of things too in there, but like the fact that you had the textures of like this more solid like cookie bits helped that one a lot. What was the other one we did? We did the was it sushi? Did we do the sushi one? No, I don't think we did. What was the one we did? I'm trying to remember. I don't remember which one we did. Let me see here if I can find a. Let me see here. What's the name? We did. Just pulling up the site here to see what there are, because I don't remember which one the other one we did was. Oh, it was the waffles. We did the waffles. That's right. I think the waffles were the worst ones, actually. I would say I would put this one in between the waffles and the cookies, right? The cakes or whatever. The cakes were the best one. Then this one was decent. And then the waffles were not great. They really weren't, just because of like the texture was just not there. I think flavor-wise, it was more flavorful, but yeah, I didn't love the texture. But these are pretty good overall. Not bad, really not bad. I didn't mind this one. So we're gonna leave our little panda friend up here in the corner. I'm gonna do a little bit of cleanup here to get my space cleaned up a little bit here. And then we'll just do, I think, some visual triggers and audio triggers for you guys as we wind down. And then we might end with a Night Vale episode, reading or two, possibly. But also, this is a great time, if you want to use them, to use those ASMR redeems if there is something specific you'd like to have me do. Because we will kind of be just sort of sitting and chatting for the rest of the evening. So also, if there's something you want to chat about, just let me know. So, oh gosh, all right, sure thing while running. While running, you are a delightful person. You are pretty much always here in chat, and you have such a positive energy that I really like. And I know it may not feel like it all the time, because people can be pretty cruel. The world can be kind of mean out there. But I want you to know, and I do mean this, not just because you put it in your affirmation, but I do mean it for reals, that just because people treat you a certain way, that doesn't reflect who you are as a person. You know, sometimes, depending on the context, it can tell you about maybe an issue that might need remedying. However, as a person, deep down, how people treat you really isn't a reflection of who you are as a person. Your self-worth and your what's the word? Not morals, that's not what I'm looking for. Values are valid. Regardless of what other people say or do to you and about you. And I hope you hold on to that, and that you do carry on and continue to just kind of hang in there and keep pushing forward, no matter what, you know? Because at the end of the day, the people who are the most important to you and who really value you as a person, they will, you know, they'll have your back. They'll treat you right, you know? And if there are cases or times when you come out of a situation feeling belittled or put down, just know that your own value as a person, it does not begin and end with what someone else says. The important part is what you value in yourself and how you show that value outwardly from within. How you treat yourself and how you think of yourself is way more important. I realize I kind of rambled there, but I hope that made sense, and I hope that was adequate for what you were looking for. I really do. I really hope that. So, guys, definitely, hopefully, I'm so glad. I'm very glad. So, those of you who have a tendency to watch ASMR, thank you so much, Elsa4455, for the follow. I really appreciate it. Welcome in, welcome in. I hope you're having a lovely night. We did finish our Popin Cookin already. We were working on this earlier. I did save the panda. We're gonna wait on the panda. Panda's a little bit messy, but you know, it's fine. But we did finish it up, and now we're kind of just hanging out and chatting. But I'm curious, you guys, those of you who do tend to watch and engage with ASMR content generally, do you guys have like a favorite visual trigger? Hope I had a good day. I did. Thank you so much, Elsa. I hope you also had a wonderful day. How was your weekend? I hope it went well. Hope you had some fun times or some yummy foods. Just something to make it a little bit special. Even if that's just taking it easy and relaxing. That's good too. Self-care is important. And you deserve to have it. So even if all you did during the weekend was just take it easy, that in and of itself is still some self-care. And it's still important. It's good. Anyways, like I was saying, those of you who do have visual triggers, what are your preferred ones? I'm just curious, because I would like to try to, you know, be able to replicate them when we do visual streams like this. We don't always have the hand cam on, but occasionally we do. And when we do, I like to be able to kind of do some soothing stuff that is less present when we don't have the camera on, you know? Like for me, I find stuff like this where, you know, just tracing around something, I find that visually very soothing myself. And hopefully it's similarly soothing for you guys. I'm gonna just check here real quick if I can find, trade a gift sub for the froggy visual. Well, you did, I mean, if you want to do a gift sub, I will not stop you from doing a gift sub. However, you did do your resub earlier, and you didn't get your, you didn't pick a redeem for that. So if you would like the froggy, if you'd like the froggy, we can go ahead and just do that, because like I said, you did already sub today. So here is our froggy, and just very gently because I don't want to be too loud right up against here. But there's also, you know, tracing along our little froggy. Thank you for the head pats. Tracing along its mouth. He's got a lot of little details carved into him. Not anything too crazy, but you know, some little patterns. And then just some gentle tapping. little massage. Ooh, actually, I wonder. I thank you for that redeem, Dr. Smug. I will get to that as soon as we're done with this one. So I had a thought. What would you guys think if I, for one of these streams, maybe even, well, I don't know about next week. I don't know if I'll be doing one next week. I'll talk about that later. We'll see. But also maybe next week if we do wind up doing an ASMR stream next week. If I was to collect some of my plushies and bring them down on camera and give them like a little spa treatment, like a little pampering, like just do some like massaging of some stuffed animals. Is that a thing that sounds appealing to you guys? I know some people really like the massage style, like visual triggers. So I'm curious. It also gives me a chance to show off a couple of my plushies, I guess. For what that's worth. I don't have anything like amazing or anything like that, but that's just a thought. Just a thought. Might be a thing to try. So ear tappies, let's go. So chat, if I'm not mistaken, this should be your right ear, right over here, that I'm tapping and rubbing, and this one should be your left nosebleed. Hello, Erktav. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for the first time chat. How you doing tonight? I hope you're doing well. Enjoyable for you guys. Thank you for the redeem, Dr. Smug. I appreciate it. But yeah, I'm just thinking of various visual ASMR things we could try doing because, like I said, we don't have the camera on that often. So, are you hallucinating? Did I have a conch-like object? Wait, do you mean this? Is that what you mean? so I can show you what it is I'm doing. So this is the microphone right here. And you can see they are shaped like ears, both sides. So yeah, that's what that was. Kind of just a little, like, almost like a little massage. Just a little ear rub. So the intention is that it's supposed to kind of feel like your ears are actually being tapped and rubbed. I don't know how well that necessarily works, but you know, it also depends person to person how much stuff like that ASMR wise actually affects you. It's very effective on me. So I like that a lot. So that's one of the reasons why it's a go-to for me. That's kind of the thing, right? For the most part, the things I do on the stream for ASMR stuff tend to be the things that I enjoy myself. So when I look for them, when I look for ASMR myself, it's usually this kind of stuff that I'm looking for. Although, admittedly, when I look for ASMR, I tend to look for a lot of role plays. I like role plays a lot, actually. But tapping, soft-spoken, accents. Hello, Ursus. How's it going? Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for stopping by. How you doing tonight? I hope your weekend is winding down very nicely and that you are nice and relaxed tonight. So it's the reason my go-to whenever I can't think of what to do on these streams that have the camera on is just to start tracing things, because that's my thing. I enjoy stuff being traced quite a bit. Getting over a cold and slamming half a gallon of sweet tea. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry to hear you're getting over a cold. That sucks. Hopefully it wasn't too bad. And hopefully the fact that you say you're getting over it means that you are more over it than not, and that you're not in the heat of it anymore. Hopefully that's true. I really do hope that's true. But I hope that the sweet tea is good. And I hope that this helps a little bit with getting you some relaxation time to kind of help rest as much as you need to keep recovering. You oiled your hair for the first time because your mom said it would be a good idea. Your mom is not wrong. Using hair oil, you know, within moderation, obviously, but you know, our hair, especially when you wash your hair, it tends to lose a lot of oils that it needs, that it normally would have to stay, you know, hydrated and healthy. So using hair oils is a good way to kind of return some of that, you know, natural oil and hydration to your hair. Ours is for all theirs. But yeah, no, I don't use so I don't use hair oil every day, but when I wash my hair And then especially if I am blow drying it and styling it, definitely apply hair oil afterwards, because washing can strip your hair of oils like that, and blow drying or using any kind of heat styling absolutely does that too. So it's important to kind of keep it healthy, keep it going. Oh, speaking of hair, that was something I did this weekend, yesterday actually. I went and got my hair trimmed. Nothing like substantial, just a trim. Just cleaned up some loose ends. Got my hair shampooed, which is always awesome. I love getting my hair shampooed at the stylist. But mostly it was getting my bangs trimmed and getting, ends cleaned up on the back. We Bear Bears, yes. But I have seen that show. But yeah. What was I saying? Thank you for the head pats. But yeah, thank you for the hydrate, Ian. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Minecraft potion sound. You're gonna get a Sally's membership soon to start buying your own stuff, because your mom does share her stuff with you, but hers is straighter but permed, and yours got a bigger natural curls. Everything's natural. Yeah, my hair is also naturally curly. I don't usually wear it curly. Usually I wear it much straighter. And it's fine. It can be a hassle. But yeah, knowing which products to use that matches your hair's consistency and like texture is important. It really is. It helps a lot when you know what your hair wants and what your hair needs. And just, again, like, hydration is important for your hair as well as for yourself. So, like, whatever works for you in terms of getting that kind of hydration to you. Your hair is very wavy, curly in the long term. So like hair masks or hair oils or deep conditioners, it's good to use. And I think that's true regardless of like your gender identity or expression. Like, I think guys can totally have, well taken care of hair also. It's also just a very nice kind of self-care for yourself. Making sure your scalp is clean, your hair is clean, your hair is pampered in the way it needs it. It feels good. It really does. Hygiene is awesome and cool regardless of identity. That is true. Very true. And it is also true though that like overwashing is a thing. You don't want to overwash, right? You don't need to wash your hair every day. It's true. Your hair actually will be better off if you give it a break. Once every couple days, even once a week. It depends on what you do. Depends on what you do, how active you are. Like, for example, I don't go out that much. Shocker, right? I know. But I do an office job for my day job, and then I'm here, right? So I'm not very active. So because of that, I only wash my hair once a week. But I'm also not doing things to get it very dirty. If you're more active, like if you do sports, or if your job is more like physically strenuous, then maybe once every couple days. That's all it needs. But shampooed well with a product that's not very harsh, conditioned well with a product that properly hydrates you, whatever kind of oil or lotion you want to use to deposit some moisture back into your hair. All of that's good. All good. You shower every day. Don't play overwash. Yes, I said overwash. You shower every day because it's cold, but you don't shampoo it every time. Yeah, that's fine. Like, you can still rinse your hair every day. That's totally fine. Like, you can rinse your hair. That's not bad for it at all. But yeah, you don't need to wash it every day. It's true. As it stands, whenever you do anything to your hair, you feel like a caveman trying to brew a potion. Usually you work blue-collar jobs, so much hair washing. Yeah, like I said, if you're more strenuous, if you're more physically involved with stuff, then yeah, once every other day maybe. Once every 3 days maybe. It depends. It depends on your own personal experience with your hair. Sometimes you need it more than not, and that's okay. Sometimes you don't. That's also okay too. You work at a grocery store, so it depends on what your managers have you doing. I used to do that too. Like, I did cashiering, I did bagging, I did stocking. I think I did stocking more than anything else. I worked the overnight shift for a while, which I'm glad I don't do anymore. But in a weird way, there's parts of it that I miss just a little. There's something kind of very chill about working the overnight shift in a retail space where you're like stocking shelves and kind of just, it's quiet because the store is either closed, or if it's open 24 hours, it's just not very busy. Not very many people are going to be there in the middle of the night, right? And it's kind of easy to sort of just be alone with your thoughts. I used to, this depends on what your store allows, right? But when I worked overnights, I listen to podcasts a lot. Or like YouTube videos, like video essays and stuff. Like, and help pass the time. Because, that kind of work is very tedious. But it depends on what your work allows. Technically speaking, I wasn't really allowed to. Oh my gosh. Welcome in, catch up. Oh my gosh. How was your stream? How was your ASMR stream? Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, let me get this. Hang on. Podcasts. Okay. Podcasts. Welcome back, everyone, to Percy's Pink Puppy Podcasts. Cozy Ketchup Bear Raid. Welcome in, Ketchup. Welcome in, Sleepy Ketchup Raid. How was your ASMR stream? I hope it went well. I hope you had a good one. let me make sure I'm catching up on chat here real quick. Yesterday you were chilling for 30% of the day, but Friday you were getting buggies from the parking lot. Yeah, shopping carts. Thank you so much, Sixnara, for the follow. I appreciate it so much. Welcome in, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. You're getting customers faster, you can bring them back in. That's kind of wild. Yeah, that's a little hectic. Used to build scaffolds in a chemical plant, and tomorrow you're going to start the process of going to welding school. That sounds interesting. Oh, you can't wear earbuds at all. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. That's unfortunate. Although I get it if it's like day shift, that's different, right? Night shift is a little different, right? Let me see here. Stream was good. Stream went well. You almost lulled yourself to sleep near the end. Kisses and fuzzy ear rubs are a powerful combo, even if you're the one doing it. When I sleep, do I go honk shoo me? I don't know. You'd have to ask Suzu that question. I don't know. I don't know what I sound like when I sleep. I have a feeling probably not like that, though. But yes, it's true. Kisses and fuzzy ear rubs are definitely potent. Hello, Ultraplex. Hello. Welcome in. So, catch up. I saved this. I saved the last bit of our Popin Cookin kit for just in case you stopped by. You have a theory? What's up, Dr. Smug? So we were working on a Popin Cookin kit tonight. Oh, I guess I should introduce myself proper, huh? Hello, everybody who came in from Ketchup's Raid. If you aren't familiar with me, my name is Sucrose Yurishigeki. My stream's name is Sucrose Collision. I am a grizzly bear VTuber and a variety streamer, and I mostly focus on retro style content, but I do a little bit of everything. Sometimes you'll see some gacha stuff. Sometimes you'll see some fighting games. However, on Sundays, we do ASMR content. And tonight, we were making a Popin Cookin kit, which is why the hand cam is on. Hello. You were lurking while streaming and watched me make it? Oh my gosh, that's so sweet of you, Catch Up. So yeah, we made a Popin Cookin kit of like a little bento box. So we had sausages, eggs, broccoli, fried chicken, spaghetti, and onigiri. Of all of it, the onigiri was the best one. So you almost giggled trying to watch me roll the egg. Fair enough. It was a challenge. Not gonna lie. It was a challenge. But we got it. We got it in the end. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat this cute little bear. Go ahead and eat that. Starting with the ears. Was it all soda flavored? So, okay. So we had, this was cherry, this was lemon, this was lime, this was like mango-ish. The fried chicken was cola flavored and not very good. But the onigiri is ramen flavored and is very good. It's no, not eating a bear. Don't worry about it. I'm giving it a vacation. Ears first. It's just coming over here off screen and going to the spa. Going to the spa. It's fine. See, now it's gonna follow to the spa. But yeah, the rice balls had like a very mochi kind of texture to it, which was really good, actually. Good texture-wise. A spa that's about 98.5 degrees. Exactly. Yeah, it's fine, see? You've been to a spa before and they never took your ears off before you stepped in? You're going to the wrong spa, clearly. This one was probably the second best. I mean, I've only had 3 so far, so it's in the middle for sure. The best spas get your nose too. Yeah, exactly. They just kind of come up right up and boop your nose. So I've had 3 of these, 3 different ones. And this one is the one in the middle. It's not the worst, but it's also not the best. So, yeah. So, I'm just gonna... I don't know if this is any good for you guys. Cow, 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 cow. Anyways. You finally got your nose back after your dad stole it when you were little. Okay, I'll give it back, Ketchup. I'll give it back, okay? I'll give it back. There you go. Back where it belongs. It's good. Good to see me being cute. Cow, 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 cow. Also, Ketchup, as usual, if you have a redeem you'd like to make or a request you'd like to make, please let me know in chat. And if you or your raiders need to raid and run, I completely understand. Please take care of yourselves post-stream. Smidgies, absolutely. Ketchup, of course. Give me 1 second. Let me... Alright, Ketchup, you ready? Ketchup the bear. Ketchup the bear. Ketchup. Ketchup, you're cute. Super, super cute. There you go, Ketchup. And now, back to your regularly scheduled bear paws. Cow, 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 cow. Cow, cow. I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, I do, kind of. It's the soft, slow hand motions. Just doesn't quite work as well with this camera angle, I don't think. Of course. Of course. Of course. Hand triggers? Yeah. My fingers are still stained from the kit. Hello, CJ. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? I hope you're doing well. So... this is the kind of stuff I get to do when I have the hand cam on. You're okay? You had a nap? I hope it was a wonderful nap. Hope it was nice and restful. And that you're having a nice end to your Sunday night. Just taking like an imaginary little piece of taffy and just squish and stretch and squish and stretch and squish and stretch and squish and stretch and squish. Can you be the taffy? Got an imaginary little Ketchup the bear here, and you just squish and stretch and squish and stretch and squish. Squish his little ears. Like a little ketchup hat right here. Squish the little ears and go, Just want to squish them. You're so cute. I want to squish them. Squish and stretch and squish and stretch. Ketchup has no bones. He's a teddy bear. Of course he doesn't have bones. And stretch and squish and stretch and squish and stretch. Do you guys like these? I don't know. I like, it's one of those things that I know that I seek out when I look for ASMR stuff, but I don't know how much this is like working. So closest thing you have to bones are your swivel joints, so you can pose your arms and legs and turn your head. It's true. And those we just like, so little ketchup head, ketchup ears, so then ketchup shoulders, like little massage of the shoulders. And we just kind of turn the hands, turn the arms. We're gonna pose that arm up and that arm down, and just kind of do a nice little rub. You don't like your peaches? They are full of stones. You like teddy bears because they have no bones. Oh my gosh! Cozy Frog Raid. Raven! Oh my gosh, welcome in. Hello, Raiders. Welcome. Welcome in. How was your stream? How was your ASMR stream? I hope it went well. Welcome in. Cozy Frog Raid, yes. Welcome in, everybody. You eat frogs now. I see. Thank you for the hydrate. I appreciate it. Give me 1 second here. But yes, hello, Raiders from Obsidian Reed's raid. Hello, Raiders coming in with Raven. Bumpy with tech issues. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. But yes, hello everybody. If you're not familiar with me, my name is Sucrose Shigaki, aka Sucrose Collision. I am a grizzly bear VTuber and a variety streamer, and I mostly focus on retro style content when I'm not doing ASMR, but I do a little bit of everything. Sometimes you'll see some gacha games on here. Sometimes you'll see some fighting games on here, but also on Sunday nights we do ASMR stuff. And tonight we were making a Popin Cookin kit, the bento box right here, which is why our hand cam is on. And yeah, hello. What about gacha fighting games? Well, if they make a Hoyoverse-based fighting game, I will be right there. So, was it tasty? It was fine. So we had the let's just grab. Actually, genuinely, that is true. Actually, 100% that's true. 100% that's correct. I didn't even think about that. But so Raven, if you have an ASMR request or redeem you'd like to ask of me, please let me know in chat. Don't worry about your channel points, as thank you for your raid. I would love to give one to you. We'll have to run. No worries at all. Same thing goes to your raiders. If any of you guys need to raid and run, I completely understand. But if you do want to hang out for a little bit more of ASMR time, we'll be going for another 20 minutes or so here before we're done. You're more than welcome to be here, and I'm super happy to have you. Thank you again for the raid. I really appreciate it. Let me see here. You prefer your blues to be blaze in terms of fighting. That's fair. That's fair. I prefer my. Thank you so much, Cobb Shells, for the follow. I really appreciate it. Let me see. Hang on. I gotta catch up on chat here. Frogs are friends, not food. They look delicious. Let me see. You may not take frogs ever again. Oh my gosh. Had to raid back to the Sugar Crash crew. Thank you so much. I appreciate it so much. You're super sweet. I hope you have a wonderful night. Good night, Raven. Good night. Sleep well. Sadly, you do need to sleep, but you'll lurk while you prep for bed. Absolutely, Cage. Thank you so much for the lurk support, and I hope you have a wonderful sleep. But yeah, going over what we made here, we had the onigiri, both in the shape of like, you know, a standard onigiri and in the shape of a panda. This one was good. This was very good. The texture, usually the problem with these, right? Sometimes the flavors are nice, but the textures are kind of off. The texture of the rice balls was actually really good. Like, it was a very, like, almost like kind of mochi texture. It was actually super good. I was very happy with that and very surprised by it, actually. We had spaghetti that was some kind of like fruit flavored. I kind of got mango off of it. I'm not sure if it was supposed to be mango or supposed to be more like orange. That was sort of what it tasted like to me. We had the eggs here, the omelets. That was kind of lemony, kind of citrusy. It was okay. The texture, it was very like, I compared it to like cranberry sauce. Like not quite solid gelatin, but also not quite like full liquid jelly, right? Same thing with this, with the sausage. The sausage was cherry flavored and also was that same exact kind of texture. And then same thing here with this broccoli. The broccoli was lime, same thing there. And then we had the fried chicken. Now the fried chicken was cola flavored. And it wasn't great. I'm not gonna lie. It was kind of gross. The flavor was fine. That wasn't the problem. It was just the texture of it. It was just kind of gummy, right? Whereas this kind of had sort of that like more, I guess, firm, chewy kind of give to it. Like I said, kind of like a mochi texture. This was a lot less of that. It was much more chewy, much more kind of like chewing a piece of gum, right? Except softer, I guess. I'm not sure if I'm describing that correctly, but in any case, not great. Not great. Not great flavor, not great texture. Didn't love it. Oh, I didn't mention the rice cakes, both the rice balls, both the onigiri and the panda were ramen flavored, like marble soda. You might know it as, if you don't know it as ramen. It was very good. This was my favorite part of it by a lot. This was the best part. But yeah, it was fun to put together, and we got some neat little noises out of it as I was mixing things and as I was going through the packaging. So like, especially because like we've got good little cardboard box tappies out of that. Very nice. Very soothing, I hope. Before you came in, we were just talking about different visual triggers, because while I have this, you know, the hand cam on up here, my fingers are super stained from having made this, so please disregard that. While I have the hand cam on here, I can do stuff like, you know, hand motions, which are one of my biggest visual triggers myself when I seek out ASMR. I love like just soft, soothing, slow hand movements. So we were talking about, you know, Ketchup came in earlier, Ketchup the bear. If you don't know him, he is a teddy bear streamer, also does ASMR, also rated it in on us. And we're just talking about, you know, having an imaginary Ketchup the bear here with like his cute little head and his cute little ears. I just want to like squeeze his cute little ears. And then we were like, you know, looking at his joints down here and like positioning his arms and like just going up there. Actually, if we take both arms and go like up and up, now he's asking for uppies. I'm sorry, I'm being really silly. Anyways, it was just an excuse to do hand motions. Uppies. So, but like, I very much enjoy like just tracing things, like text or pictures like that. I find very satisfying and soothing. So like that's some of my larger like personal visual triggers. I'm curious what you guys might enjoy too. I was talking about some of what I want to do in the future with ASMR stuff. Oh, Ketchup, you might have an input on this. So I was talking about this before you came in and rated, but I have a thought, and that thought is that what I might do on a future one of these is, you know, with the hand cam on and everything, I might bring some of my plushies in and basically kind of give them a little spa day, like do some massaging on them, maybe give them a nice little scalp massage, give them like, maybe even if I get like a little towel and like just kind of pamper them a little. Because I know personally on my end that kind of like simulated like massaging motion, especially if it's on something proper, that's a big trigger for me personally. But I don't know if that sounds like something you guys might want. Might give it a shot just to see what you guys think. It just seems like a fun idea, really. But yeah, I think that might be kind of fun. But I do also want to get back to doing more role plays again. Please, you love Goodnight Moon's videos with stuffed animals. You'd love to see it. Absolutely. Hello, Kona, by the way. Hello. Well, in that case, yeah, you can look forward to, I might. So, okay, next week, the next couple weeks are going to be a little bit iffy on streams. Just going to throw this out there. Because next week, I will need to start preparing for Frosty Fastings, I think. Is it next week? No, it's not next week. It's the week after. However, Saturday and Sunday, I will very potentially be busy in those nights. And I may or may not wind up doing streams those nights. Probably Saturday I will not be. However, Sunday I may still try to get on and do an ASMR stream. But I think I will wait on the You're about to go to bed, trying to find the optimal time to pull away to go to bed. Ah. I think I will wait on the plushie idea for an ASMR stream, even if I do one on Sunday, just because I want to make sure that Kona gets to see it. And there's reasons why she might not get to see it. Anyways, you've also got a few RP audio. Oh, good. I'm glad you would also love to see that catch up. You've also got a few RP audio ideas floating on in your head. That's really cool. I'm super excited. I actually would love to see you do a role play. I would love to see that. I think maybe next week if I do an ASMR stream next week, you've done a couple already? Is it on your channel? Is it on your like YouTube channel? I want to see it. I want to see it. Is it on your YouTube? I'm gonna take a look. I'm gonna take a look. I want to see it. But I might try to do another roleplay stream next week if I wind up doing ASMR. You posted one last month about putting a listener back to sleep after a nightmare. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, I want to watch that. I want to listen to it. I just nodded enthusiastically and it shook the camera. Sorry about that. An M for M and an M for A. Oh, interesting. I need to get around to actually doing my role plays on a full video for YouTube. I need to get around to doing that because I do have a couple. There's a few of them that I've done that I wrote for this stream. You didn't have a script. Improvised ASMR is hard. It's really hard. I used to have the Redeem that was like the short role play ideas. That was all improv. That's difficult. It's hard to do. So I'm impressed. I really am. I'm sure you did a wonderful job at it. If I do you draw the visual, you'd love to do it. We can talk about that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Welcome in, Raiders. Hello, Minari. Hello, hello. You are also doing an ASMR stream. How did it go? Jelly Raid, Jelly Raid. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for the raid. Oh my gosh, thank you. How was your stream? I hope it was lovely. Hello, Raiders from Minari's Raid. If you're not familiar with me, my name is Sucrose. I do retro streams and fighting game streams, but also on Sundays I do ASMR streams. Tonight we were making a Popin Cookin kit. We were making this bento box, which is why our hand cam is on. So hello. Bedtime for you. You'll talk to me later. Have a good. Thank you so much for being here, Kona. Have a wonderful night. Yes. Definitely Minari is great. I've sat in on some of her streams before. She's amazing. It was a bundle of fun, at least on your end. You don't know how chat felt about your sleep-deprived rambles. Look, sleep-deprived rambles are fun, having done a number of them myself. I like them. I hope other people like them too, though. Yeah, I understand that. All you do is ramble. Your rambling is great, Ketchup. Your ramble about burritos was one of my favorites. But yes, Minari, if you need to raid and run, I completely understand. Please take care of yourself post-stream. However, if you do want to hang out and something goes to your chat and wind down a little bit more, you're more than welcome to be here. I'm super happy to have you. Thank you so much again for the raid. If you do have an ASMR request, whether that be visual or audio, that you'd like me to do for you, please let me know in chat. Don't worry about channel points, as thanks for the raid. I like to offer that to people. So just let me know. The greatest of combos. Yes. Sleep deprived and sugar high. Yes, that is the greatest of combos, actually. Very much. I don't know anything about that, considering I usually have too little sleep and too much caffeine. So that is my constant state of being. So happy to just watch. Thank you. Gonna eat your dinner. Absolutely. Enjoy your food. Thank you again for the raid. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful night when you wind down and go to bed. But yeah, we were working on this Popin Cookin kit. It is over by now. We did make it and we did eat it. But it was nice. It was nice. It was fun to put together. It was not the best one I've made, but also not the worst. So it was a good in the middle kind of thing. These onigiri were actually really good. These were my favorites right here. They were caramely flavored, and the texture was kind of like mochi, which is actually kind of surprising out of these kits. Usually the texture is not very good, but that texture was very good. What made the worst one the worst? The texture. 100% it was the texture. So it was, let me find, let me see here. Can I find a good picture of the one in question? It was the waffle one. Where is it? Here it is. This works. It was, let me open this picture. I just need the picture. Just need the picture. I just need the picture. Google, please. Here, let's do that. Okay, so it should be on the desktop. I just did a tiny, you're watching Disney Channel. Did I really? So let me see here. I should have an image, right? Yeah, I have an image source right there I can pull up. But it was, where is it? Somewhere, there it is. Okay. So it was this one. It was very cute. It was very cute, and like the flavors weren't bad, but the texture was just not good. Like the problem, I think, is just the context of like the fact that it was supposed to be waffles. It was just very like gummy and like not doughy, right? And it makes sense because you're making it out of powders and stuff. It was a little slimy. Yeah. The flavors were okay. Like the watermelon cream was nice. The chocolate, the cocoa waffle was a little bit better than the cream one, if I remember correctly, just because like the flavor helped a little. But like, I think this was kind of the problem. So I did this one, and can I find the other one I did? This one. But I think the texture is like make or break these, really. Like when it's something that's supposed to have a very specific texture normally, and then it doesn't have that really, it's sort of, I think it's sort of like your brain kind of goes, this isn't right. And so that was kind of why that one wasn't very good. There was this one also that we did, if I can find it. Here it is. This one was my favorite one that we did. This was the best one. And it was the cookies and cakes. And it was, I think, because this had, like, again, the textures were just, like, very, like, they were much better. Because you had, like, the actual cookies and, like, the cones and the wafers in there. And the thing you were making was more like the cream, right? And, like, the cream wasn't amazing, right? It didn't taste the best, and the texture was, just okay. But like with the actual textures of like the actual cookies and wafers and cones, much better, much more pleasant to eat. Having the added helps a lot. Exactly. So of course with this one, this one, the flavors were nice. The textures were mostly okay. Like I said, this was a good texture. These ones were good textures. These were more like jelly over here. So that was fine, right? These were fine texture-wise. This was not great texture-wise, the spaghetti, because like, again, it's spaghetti, right? So like, it's like a noodle. You're like expecting it to be kind of like at least a little bit firm, like have some like al dente to it, but it was mostly just like mush. So just very like soft, and like it had a shape to it because we like squeezed it out of a tube, but it didn't really like keep that shape once you ate it, right? I mean, obviously nothing does, but like as soon as you put it in your mouth, it was like didn't keep a shape at all. And then this fried chicken was like kind of like wads of gum. Not great. But soggy noodles is the worst way to eat a noodle. Exactly. Yeah, it was like very like extremely overcooked noodle, right? That was basically the texture, like very like overcooked to the point that it just wasn't holding its shape anymore and just kind of disintegrated immediately. Not great. Flavor wise, very yummy. It was kind of like a mango-ish like fruit flavor. So that was fine. Flavor was great. Texture not so much. The jellies were also fine. Like they were kind of like a cranberry sauce kind of consistency, like not quite firm jello, but also not quite like liquid jelly, right? So that was fine. Flavor wise, they were okay. This was lemon and was the way I described it was like, imagine if you took like a lemonade, right? Like a glass of lemonade, and then you watered it way down. That was kind of what it tasted like. It was like if you took a glass of lemonade and then poured it into like a glass that was twice the size and filled up the rest with water. That was what the taste was like. This one was cherry. This was a little bit better. And then the broccoli here was lime, and this actually had a very strong flavor to it. That was actually pretty good. So, but yeah, we had mango, lemon, cherry, lime, cola, and ramune. So, it was good. It was fun to put together, and the texture, or like the overall experience of making and eating it was fun and mostly good. Mostly good. Not everything was great. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Welcome in, Raiders. Hello. Kirby Corbo, thank you so much for the raid. Kirby Corbu. Thank you for the raid. Corbu raid. Flying in on a star to see, star and here to Poyo. Oh my gosh, I love that. That's so cute. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. Flying in on a star and here to Poyo. Welcome, welcome. How was your stream? You were playing Stardew Valley? How did that go? I'm doing well. Thank you, Kirby. Thank you so much. How did your stream go? We were just talking about the fact that we were making a Popin Cookin kit tonight. But yeah, welcome in. How was Stardew Valley? I hope it went well. Please let me know. I don't know if you have particular tastes in ASMR or like particularly favorite redeems or requests or triggers or anything like that. But if you do have one, please let me know in chat. I'll get that for you. Don't worry about channel points or anything. Just as a thank you for the raid. You played Stardew for like 5 hours? Oh my gosh. You were supposed to only stream for like an hour or so because you were going to watch Drag Race with friends, so that didn't happen. I have done that before where it's like, oh yeah, quick stream, in and out. Like 3 hours, quick stream. It'd be a short one. And then it's like, oh wait, 6 hours have passed. What happened? It's a thing. It's a thing. Streaming is fun, and time can pass very, very quickly. Hopefully you didn't miss like time with friends because of that, and it was more because like plans fell through, and so you just had reason to keep going. But your friend had some emergencies, so that's good. That's good. Well, I mean, not good that your friend had an emergency. That's less good. But at least you weren't like, it wasn't like a thing where like, yeah, it wasn't like because of something losing track of time. You know what I mean? Yeah. But yes, hello to everybody from Kirby Corbu's Raid. If you're not familiar with me, I realize I've done this like a couple of you probably have heard me do this spiel like 3 times now. If you're not familiar with me, my name is Sucrose Yuri Shigeki, also known as Sucrose Collision. I am a grizzly bear VTuber and a variety streamer, and I mostly focus on retro style content, but I do a little bit of everything. Mostly do JRPGs, platformers, Metroidvanias, but I sometimes do stuff like fighting games or gacha games. And on Sunday nights, we do ASMR streams. Tonight we were making a Popin Cookin kit, which is why our hand cam is currently on, which is why you can see my hands right now. Hello, hello. Gow, 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 gow. Yeah, so we were making this Popin Cookin kit. If you're not familiar with what those are, they're basically little candy making kits, so to speak. You have all this like candy powder in here, and like, let me see if I can. There, you have like molds and like little places to like stir stuff up and mix stuff. So we made a bento box today with a bunch of different candies made to look like different lunch items. Basically, we had onigiri, spaghetti, omelets, sausage, broccoli, and some fried chicken. They're a lot of fun. They really are. The taste, like as far as like actual candy goes, like taste wise, they're mostly just kind of okay. Like it's fine. It's not like wonderful candy, but the point's not so much that it's like amazing candy, right? The point is a lot more about like kind of the fun of like putting them together and just like kind of making some cute things, right? And then you can eat it afterwards, and it's decent, but that's not the reason you get it, right? If you wanted to get like candies for the taste, that's not really what these are. Although I will say this was good. The rice balls were good. I was just talking about the fact that the rice balls were very good. Let me see here. Hello, Zabo. Welcome in. Welcome in. You're on your grandmother's hotspot. Wi-Fi is down. Less frequent. That's totally fine. Don't worry about it. Welcome in. Good to see ya. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. But yeah, the onigiri were ramen flavored. The spaghetti was like mango. The eggs were lemon, and so these kind of had like a mochi consistency to them. These three were jelly. This and these were kind of more soft and gummy like. This was a little bit more chewy. This not so much. These parts, these weren't great. Flavor wise, this was fine, but so like this was mango, this was lemon, this was cherry, this was lime, and this was cola or Coke, I guess, Coca-Cola. But we had a good time putting this together. Like I said earlier, I've done a couple of these so far. This one, I've done 3 actually. This was kind of right in the middle of the 2 of them. They were not the best, but also not the worst. So it was fine. It was fine. You almost bought these kits on Amazon, 3 for $20, but your local Asian market has tons of them for like $3. Yeah, I got this one from there's we have a Japanese grocery store nearby that, among a lot of other things, also does sell these kits. So I picked this one up because, it was a little bit different than the other ones we've done. It looked really cute. There's still definitely a bunch of others I have not done yet. So it's not the last one of these you'll see on stream. We'll do more of these at some point for sure. But yeah, I do really love using stuff like this, like the empty box. I did a little bit of this earlier, but the empty box, we're just kind of that hollow cardboard topping. Very nice. I think like somebody requested like a rain sound last week. I feel like this kind of gets close to that. I think actually I tapped on this box last week for that. Do that to hollow boxes all the time. Yeah, it's very, very nice. Oh, our music is just a hair loud. I'm looking at right now. Let me turn that down a little bit here. Your nails are never really long enough. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. You have a rain stick you made in 7th grade I can borrow. Oh, nice. Yeah, we were actually talking, like, I was applying these nail wraps earlier tonight. Mostly because I knew I was doing a hand cam stream, and I like to have my nails done for when I do them. And I'm very lucky in that I have some pretty deep nail beds, and so because of that, like, my nails always look long. They're not too long right now, actually. They look longer than they really are. But they are long enough that I can do some pretty decent tappings, so that's good. It's part of why I like keeping them not like long, although I have had like acrylics before, and those are fun for tapping, for sure. Acrylics are very fun for tapping. Use some PVC tubing. It's heavy. Burglars watch out. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I do need to get more nail wraps. I like these ones. I think they're pretty. The flames are not necessarily like what I would normally go to for a pattern, but it's still cute. It's still cute. It's good colors though. I like those colors. Oh my gosh, catch up. You lift heavy weights and frequently, so you need your nails short. They chip a bit. Yeah, that can be hard, right? When you work with your hands a lot for anything in particular, keeping your nails long is difficult, right? Aside from streaming, like my day job is just like a desk job, so like I'm mostly just typing. So long nails, not really a problem for that, but like yeah, if you're doing any kind of like lifting or like physically intensive labor or anything like that, then yeah, it does get a lot harder to keep nails long. Your job requires a lot of handiwork. Despite wearing gloves, your nails just get exposed regardless. Ah, I see. Sucrose teaches typing mod for Mario teaches typing when? Oh my gosh. Gosh, Mario teaches typing. When I was little, I used that. I don't remember if it was at my school or if we had it at home. I think we had it at home. So yeah, I used that a lot. And I think that was the first time was it the first time did I play Mario 64 before then? I don't remember. I may have played, no, I think I did play Mario 64 before I played Mario Teaches Typing. But I always loved, like, the Charles Martinet, like, just silly things he would say on the, like, the big, like, 3D Mario head, on the title screen. Mario Teaches Typing Sucrose fan dub. Like, I don't know, I have, like, some of that, like, when he does, like, the little, like, he, like, starts singing That's Amore at one point, and, like, just in, like, you know, the Mario voice, and he's like, and it's just, like, it's just really, I don't know, I found that really charming, just, like, when the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. And then he, like, changes the next line, so it's like, when an eel comes spread out and takes a bite of your snout, that's amore. Get it? Amore eel? Eh? I don't know, that's just always stuck in my head. I don't know why. Anyways. Thank you, Catch Up. Thank you. It is, so I know, oh, yeah, again, Kirby, if you, like I said, if you do have a quick, ASMR trigger you would like, let me know. I can get that for you. But I also know you did just raid, and I really do appreciate it. And I feel a little bad, but it is, we are pushing towards 12. Well, it's not quite 12:30 yet, but we are getting there. I do have work in the morning, so I shouldn't be up too much later. So I think we will start winding down here very shortly. So we will be kind of, you know, sending the raid train along. But I do very, very much appreciate your raid. I really, really do. Thank you so much. I'm always so flattered when people want to raid into me. Like, so flattered. Like, seriously. I'm so grateful. You do also have to run as well. That's totally fine. So let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and pull up our raid list here. Not raiding just yet, but just so that I have it handy so that I can see what it is we're doing. This is actually a good time to talk about this. I don't have the schedule written yet. I don't have it written. Normally this is when I would like show next week's schedule. However, next week's stream schedule is going to be a little bit weird. Oh my gosh. I'm a darling in your Bear VTuber Friendos community. Always appreciate seeing me. Aw, Kirby, that's so sweet. Oh my gosh. I'm so flattered, really. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Let me see here. Oh, right. Yes, I was talking about next week's stream schedule. So we actually are not going to have a stream on Tuesday. Normally Tuesdays would be my stream nights, right? However, so I have a doctor's appointment on Tuesday night that I'm going to have to go to after work. So because of that, I won't be getting home until after I would normally start stream. So I do have to skip Tuesday. However, instead we will be streaming on Wednesday. So we'll be doing the Pokemon Too Many Types stream on Wednesday instead. I do need to update the scheduled stream on YouTube because it's still showing Tuesday. So I do need to fix that. But Wednesday and Thursday, so Thursday, normal stream. Tuesday, no stream. Wednesday, yes stream. So Wednesday, Thursday, and possibly Sunday. Saturday, I will probably be busy during the time I would normally be streaming. So the next couple weeks are going to be just slightly weird in terms of stream nights, just because like I do have to pick people up from the airport Saturday night, and I believe that will coincide with when I would normally be streaming. And then the week after will be the week of Frosty Faustings. So I'll be at Frosty for that weekend and stuff. So streams will be a little bit off, right? So anyways, just wanted to cover that before I forgot about it because I don't have the schedule quite ready yet. So, but let's see here. Who is currently doing some ASMR out there? Let's see. Who do we got out there? What did one hat say to the other? What did one hat say to the other, EB2C? You know somebody if I need one. Go ahead and give me the name. I'm checking down my list right now, because if there is somebody we haven't rated into in a while, I may go for them. However, if there isn't anybody we haven't rated into in a while, we will. Kaya Moon. Okay. Let me take a look. You stay here. I'll go on ahead. Yep. Thanks for the great stream and everything. You appreciate it? Appreciate me. You can appreciate both the stream and me. That's totally fine. She's a bunny girl. Okay, let me take a look here. Let me take a look. So, Kaya, let me see here. Kaya Moon. She's super cute. Oh my gosh, she's really pretty. I will absolutely, yeah, the other ASMR streamers on our follow list right now are both people we've rated into very recently. So yeah, I think we will do that, in fact. Of course, of course. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go to the other screen here. 1 second. Thank you so much for the follow. Let me see. Who was that? Let me see. Thank you so much for the follow, EB2C. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let me go ahead here. So, I'm going to go ahead and start up this raid now, actually. I'm going to start that raid up before I ramble too much. So, as we raid out here, we do have a raid message. If you are subscribed and have access to the emotes, that raid message is this. If you're not subscribed, that's totally fine. It is this one instead that we got you covered with. So go ahead and feel free to use either one of these as we raid into Kaya. I will be back on Wednesday. I'll be playing some more Pokemon Too Many Types. I'm really excited to play more of that game. It's been absolutely wild and a lot of fun. I hope to see you guys there. Yeah, have a good night. Catch up. I hope you also have a great start to your week. But yes, until next time, you guys, I hope you have a great rest of your night and a great start to your week. And I will see you next time. Have a lovely night, chat. Sleep well. Good night, chat. Good night. Hang tight for that raid.